need to get back on track, you guys. There's lots of things that's been happening this week, but today we are cash stuffing more than $260. That's just how much I had leftover cash from the other week, but that's just how much extra that I took. Let me see how much we're actually stuffing. So we're stuffing $503. My husband already took his spending money for the week. So this will just be funding my wallet. I'm actually doing this several days late, but it's okay. We've been dealing with a lot still. I got my budget sheet here. I'm going to reference to the side. Let's start with my husband's binder. We got a truck. So we had one truck. We just got a second truck, an older truck. That's for my husband. It's the truck that he wanted. In his binder, we're going to, my envelope is getting a 10. So we were going to wait a little bit to get a second vehicle or a second truck. And he was looking at which truck that he wanted. And we had saved up money to maybe put something down or maybe like pay cash for something for something. Tools. It's not getting input in this one. I'm going to be putting tool money into a different binder. So I guess that's all for my husband's binder. He pulls out of that and puts it into his wallet as he needs it. But yeah, we ended up buying the second truck. We paid cash for it. And it was, it actually belonged to my husband's uncle's girlfriend. It was a truck that she had not been using for years and years. It's a 92, so it's a lot older, but my husband's, he's an ag mechanic. He mostly works on diesel engines. He's not a fan of working on cars or trucks unless they're older, because then they have less computer stuff in them. And he's not a fan of computer stuff, but this is a truck that he can totally fix. It's actually in really good condition and it has really low miles on it. And, like I said, we paid cash for it. At the same time, we had been working on refinancing our other truck, the first truck, with our new credit union. It took them a month to make a decision whether we were approved or not. We finally got the decision yesterday. Yes, we were approved. So everything is getting finalized this week, and it's very exciting. Also, I'm sorry, I am behind in videos. I have been recording, but my issue is our new internet here. We just moved to the country, and our internet options are extremely limited. And the first internet that I just had, I could just quickly get set up, very slow upload speeds. It took me 6 hours to upload my first video after we had moved. So I'm looking into some other options, some satellite internet options. I'm looking at some solutions of being able to upload more frequently that don't take 6 to 7 hours to do. We're not stuffing groceries because I already bought groceries for the week. Personal has some leftover ones, and I'm going to take them out. $4 left over. I'm going to put that into one of my funds, a chair that I'm saving up for, and I'm replenishing my wallet with 40. Coffee is getting a 6. Going out or eating out is like the same thing to me, but I'm saving. We don't eat out very often, so I just use it as like a sinking fund where I just add a little bit every week, and I have a different binder for that. So I'm gonna hang on to that for a second, and then household, and I think there's some left over. So this envelope in the back is extra money for me to have on hand for Matt if he needs extra money. I like hiding places of extra money that he can take, because sometimes he spends more than $40 a week. That's normally what each of us get, just standard $40 to spend on whatever we want. So I'm going to put this $3. I'm going to set that right here. I'm going to put that in a different binder that I have set up for him, but that's all for my wallet. Oh, I also have all these receipts. I've scanned, I think, all of these into Fetch and all of my rewards apps, but I have referral codes for those if you're interested. The rewards apps for scanning receipts, where you get points for scanning receipts, and then you can redeem those points for gift cards. The three I use is Fetch, which that's a really easy, popular one, Frisbee, and Receipt Jar. And I have referral codes there below if you're interested. We both get bonus points when you join with a referral code. So this is the binder that pretty much has duplicate envelopes of our wallets that I put extra money into. Right now, Matt's extra spending is getting a 20, and I think that's in 2 10s. Yes, because when he needs some extra money, he only likes taking 10 at a time. It's kind of weird, but oh, you know what? I'm going to add these here. So 13, no, 23. And then tool money I'm going to put here. No, it was eating out. Eating out is getting a 20, so 30. Let me see if there's a nicer 20. And that's all for this one. Okay, next I'm gonna do things just a little bit out of order because my budget sheet, I wrote things down a little bit out of order. Okay, connected to this whole truck purchase. So I ended up taking some cash from my binders to fill up, like to add up to the $1,500 I needed in cash to pay her for the truck. Anyway, so I have an IOU, $50 that I took out of here that I replaced with placeholder money. So first of all, I'm paying us back for the money that I took out of our Christmas. And it was only, I think it was only $50. So there was a 10 and then this 20. And I think one more 20. Here it is. Then I'm marking off a 20 and a 5. I'm so excited to finish this. So we're completing one more 20 and a 5. You know what I discovered our credit union that we currently use. They have it's a savings account for Christmas. So we're completing section 4. Ooh. Section 4 is completed. We only have 4 more sections left. We are officially halfway through. Our credit union has these savings accounts set up just for Christmas, or like for holiday spending. They call it a Christmas savings account, something like that. And it makes a little bit higher interest than a standard savings account. And when you set it up, it will automatically transfer all of your funds. I think the interest rate is 0.15%. And you can earn interest off of balances up to $5,000, and then they automatically transfer whatever money you've saved / the interest on November 1st just gets transferred into your checking account for you to do holiday purchases. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I haven't set it up yet. There's lots of this. I don't know if I'll end up setting it up this year, but I'm definitely going to do that next year. Okay, so I can erase this. And I'll put this back in my prop money binder. Next saving challenge book, we're going into our travel binder. I put this together to save up. This is for 500. I'm starting with 500. I don't know how soon I'll be able to complete this. We have priorities somewhere else, but this is for like a longer trip somewhere, probably to Kansas, where most of my family is. We're going to add a 10 today, or to the Oregon coast. We want to go to the Oregon coast sometime soon. Next is savings and investment binder. Cash emergency. I'm finally building this up and I'm not stealing money from it. We're adding a 10 today. This is my oh shit emergency fund. I do sell these in my shop, but they look a little bit different. The format's a little bit different. But this one says 525. This is just for keeping money, keeping a cash emergency. I don't want to keep this in the bank. This is for if something happens, we've got $500 in cash, 20, 40, 50, 60. My goal is to get, I'm starting to set up different levels of savings. So this is my first one, having a cash emergency. And then the next level from that is having a 1 month ahead fund where 1 month of expenses, bills, groceries, stuff like that, to keep in a savings account. And then from there, have a high yield savings account slash put some money investments into like low risk things like CDs or something like that. And then the next level to that is investments, stocks, bonds, IRA, retirement. So I'm excited to finally be starting that. My mom's envelope is getting a 5. 5. So she now has 10. This is just miscellaneous money for mom. Then, I decided I'm going to move. I'm going to go into my husband's binder. He likes hanging out with his uncle, and it's hunting season now, and they both love to hunt together. I'm going to move Alan is his uncle. I'm going to move that back into here, saving, so I can build up some money for him to go do things with, or just give him some money to help him out. Let's see. No, I'm giving him a 10 this week. Then come back to retirement investments. I now have automatically a certain amount every week, or well, every month gets put into our investments account and to our Roth. But this is extra money, so I can make an extra contribution. Investments, it's getting a 5. So 10, 15, 20, 25. And maybe I'll maybe cash this out once a month. And then Roth IRA is getting 5 as well. 10, 15, 20, 25. That's really nice to have these on regular. I mean, there's no, like, what is it? 7,000 a year. Like, there's no way we're going to get near contributing that much. So, but something is better than nothing. So next I'm going to go to my bills binder. The other thing that I still have not like made and set up is a 1 month ahead binder. I have the binder already. It's just the envelopes and the inserts that I have to make. I tried to look on Etsy and other creators for like, I just didn't find what I needed, what I wanted for a month ahead stuff. So I was going to make stuff myself, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So in the meantime, I'm putting some extra amounts that's going to be contributed to a 1 month ahead binder. This week, I'm adding $20 to vehicle insurance. And this is my bills binder. Part of it is in real cash. Part of it is in prop money that represents money that stays in the bank. But vehicle insurance, 20, 40, 60, 65, 6, 7, 8, 68. So what we currently have, we have 2, the trucks are on separate insurances. So I'm going to have to get 2 envelopes. I may have jumped the gun. I switched insurances on our first truck like a month ago, trying to get it down. The price kept going up, and I'm sure it's because of inflation. The other thing that I wanted to contribute to, I think I'll have to put it in a different envelope, a different binder, is groceries. And I think I do. Let's go back to the wallet. A wallet buffer binder, yeah, because there's a grocery envelope here. This is groceries for month ahead, whenever I get around to getting the trackers, we're going to put in 10 today. So 50, 60, 1, 2, and 3. Oh yeah, and I lied. We did have tool money to put in here as well. 20 for my husband's tools. Okay, now I think that's it. Next, home and vehicle binder. So new vehicle. This is, let's see, I have IOU that I wanted to pay back. I'm going to just put that there for now. We have 1,000 in the bank. I'm going to put in $30. Each icon is $30, although I'm using the purple marker for this. 1,000 of this is going to, this is in our savings right now because this is the $1,000 that we're putting down on refinancing our loan. So this will soon go away and I'll have to erase a lot of this. But for the time being, until that happens, until that's ready to be paid, I'll just put this $30 in here. So 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 110. Right? 50, 70, 90. Yeah, 110. Those 50s are tricky, dude. Okay, vehicle maintenance is depleted because we just got our spark plugs fixed in the truck, in the first truck. But we're not contributing to vehicle maintenance this week. We're going to go to laundry. Is getting a 5. Bathroom is getting a 10. I've got $40 in prep money. I'm saving up for a shelf to go in one of our bathrooms, so we now have 50. Kitchen is getting a 5. Bedroom's getting 30. We're saving up for some furniture for the bedroom. So 50, 70, 85. I don't know why I have this tracker in here. I'll throw that away. Living room is getting a 30. See, this was for when we were saving up for an air conditioner, but we don't need that anymore because we already got an air conditioner. What did I say? 30. And of course, my denominations are off, but that's okay. I hope that doesn't mess things up. 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40. Actually, let me just trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 5. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, that's all for this binder. Next is health. Eye exam is getting 20, 50, 70, 90, 110, 115. Eye care for glasses and contacts is also getting 20. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. Skipping to supplements is getting 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 11. These are crispy ones. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 15. And then going all the way back to camping and hunting, I'm just putting the rest of what I had budgeted, which was 22, which I noticed I have a 20 left over. So let me figure out where, is it just one? Yeah, just 120. Let me figure out where that's supposed to go. I remember Duke. Can't forget about Duke. Duke is our chocolate lab. Poor thing's having, he hurt his shoulder like a year, a little over a year ago, I think. No, maybe like 6 months ago. Let's see, where is Duke? I think it's in the black binder. He hit his head / his shoulder a long time ago, and it kind of healed, but it flares up when he just goes 110,000%. He doesn't know how to be soft with himself. He doesn't know how to be gentle. His just go. 20, 40, 60, $80. So it's that same shoulder that every once in a while when he jumps down, that puts lots of weight on it. And so he'll like start to limp. And anyway, he's doing that again. I think it's because he's doing too much jumping. But last thing, we're going to put these dollars in my business binder, in my author business binder. I write steamy contemporary romance novels. I'm saving it for a writing office, like a cozy chair. I have a tracker in here, but I don't. Whenever I have extra dollars, like $4, I'm not going to color it on the tracker. But so far we've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31. This has just been being funded with just extra money that I have in my wallet every week. So that's getting a little stuffed. I'll need to condense that. But I have another, I do have my new romance novel coming out soon. And if you're interested, I'll always link like my author page or whatever on Amazon. It's on Amazon. I always link it in every video in the description if you're interested. Steamy contemporary. Okay, steamy is the key word. These are steamy novels. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you got this far in the video, leave me a little plant emoji in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.